suppose you've told Mary everything.
Doesn't really matter what I've told her. I go insane with her. Dare say she'll work most of it out for herself.
She'll be made up. She loves a drama, doesn't she?
Won't be any drama. I just want to get my life back on track. Forget about this place.
You said it was a mistake moving here, didn't you?
I never expected you... Well, for it to turn out like it did.
I thought it was important coming here. Living here. I didn't want my patients just to be faces I saw when they sprained their ankles or came down with a cold. I wanted to feel like I was, you know, helping out friends and neighbours. Being part of a community like the one I grew up in.
Yeah, well, you still can be when I'm gone.
You reckon? I wanted to help out, not wreck lives.
It's up to you, Matt, what you get on with when I'm gone.
Yeah. I suppose you'll be getting on with your new life, won't you?
Suppose.
Yeah. A fresh start. Just what the doctor ordered, eh? I really am sorry. I want you to know that. I want you to believe it.
Coffee's getting cold.
I don't want it when we're in bed.
Ash, don't stay in the spare room again tonight.
Yeah, well, I just feel more comfortable in there right now.
Yeah, well, I don't. You staying in another room. I know you're hurt and I know you're angry, but we're going to have to sort this out sooner or later. The baby's going to be let out of hospital soon. We've not even thought about any names yet.
Oh, we'll name after his dad. Whoever he is.
You haven't said what you want to do about the house. I mean, I'll be gone tomorrow. Move back in if you want.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't move back onto the street. Look, I'll let the landlord know.
Fine.
Be a relief for Maxine and Ashley, won't it? Seeing new neighbours move in.
Yeah.
Don't make everything right, though, does it? Not for them. Not for me and you. I wish to God it could.
You slept with another woman, Matt. You've probably fathered a child by her. How do you think you can fix something like that?
I was drunk, Charlie. You know that. It wasn't a relationship. It wasn't an affair. It was a one-off.
Oh, I've heard this all before, Matt. Still doesn't make it any better.
I know. It was wrong. And unforgivable. Nothing else left to say, really, is there?
Matt, I want to be able to forgive you. I'd like to be able to trust you again.
But that's never going to happen, is it?
If we never tried, then maybe one day we might regret it.
What?
I need a fresh start. I need to get away from here and everything you did to mess things up. I know I need to do that. But the truth is, I don't want to do it without you.
But I thought you said...
Yeah, and I meant it. I hate you for what you did to me. But the reason I hate you so much is because I still love you.
Oh, Charlie...
Look, I'm not fooling myself that I can forget what you've done to me. But maybe one day it won't mean so much. If we both try, yeah? If it's what we really want.
Never been bought a rose by a waiter before.
I reckon he thought we were having an affair. Either that or he had something in his eye.
Stop!
What?
It's only shop. It's on fire. Oh, my God! David! Martin!
Fire brigade!
David!
Quickly!
Martin! David!
So, what do you think?
What about the practice?
That's the way it's got to be, Matt.
It's a hardware shop in Victoria Street. Yep, near Coronation and Rosamond Streets.
Richard, be careful.
What the hell was that?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
What on earth's going
Fine,
on?
I'm fine.
Oh, no.
No, you better get Sally.
My lord.
No, you better let me have a look at this.
I'm all right, really.
Gail, are you all right?
David and Martin are upstairs. What about Ryan Haley, my friend?
He is there.
Oh, thank God my mum's at our Janet's.
Don't you worry. I'd have got her out.
Wake up, there's a fire!
What about Ryan Haley, my friend?
Boy!
You sure Martin and David are up there?
I think I saw a light on.
Got to get them out! Somebody's rang the fire brigade a help!
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they'll soon be here.
They will be dead by then! David, Martin, answer me!
There's nothing we can do, Gail. Peter, look after her.
I really don't think you should do that.
It's all right, Gail.
I'm going in as well.
Martin!
Come on, we're gonna have to carry him out.
David.
Come on, Martin. Come on. Come on, Martin.
Oh my goodness, Roy, we could have been fainting our beds!
Don't worry yourself, Haley. We're quite safe. Thank you, Peter.
Oh, that's all right, Roy, no problem. Just do me a free breakfast tomorrow, you know.
Hey, there's people upstairs.
Okay, we'll sort it out. Just stay where you are. Keep it there. Send me a message, please. Person's reported.
No problem, sub.
Please, God, let them be okay.
Of course they will.
No.
David!
Come here. Breathing. David, can you hear me? David, can you hear me? I'm a doctor. Give it here.
Please, let it be
Okay. All right. You're going to be okay. Okay? Just take it now.
all right.
Martin, come on, let it out. Come on, up, Nico. Keep breathing. Good luck.
Okay, I'm all right.
Gail, they're both going to be all right. Okay?
Oh my God! What's happened? Oh, Kevin. Oh.
What happened? There was a fire, stupid. We know that, don't I?
Yeah, well, nobody knows. The fireman's got to work it out.
How can we do that? Everything's burnt up.
Yeah, no, love. Everything. All gone.
Sally, I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, at least nobody was hurt, eh?
What about David and Martin?
They're fine. I dropped round at Gail's earlier. They want to keep them in overnight, but they'll be home later.
Anyway, it's not your fault.
Yeah, well, I wish I knew that for sure. Couldn't sleep a wink last night worrying. Watching them going through everything with a fine-tooth comb, I keep thinking, what did I do?
Hey, you didn't do out.
You know, you always said about that Ferguson bloke, how he put this lot together like a right jerry job.
What, you reckon it could have been the wiring?
I reckon it's all an accident waiting to happen.
Well, it doesn't matter one way or the other now, does it?
Ashley! Ash, stop, please!
What?
How's the baby?
Your baby, me?
Oh, Ashley, please.
Aren't you happy now you've ruined everything for me as well?
Don't let this ruin what you and Maxine have got. She loves you, mate. You know she does.
Don't you call me mate. And don't you dare tell me I'll run my life. In fact, why don't you just go to hell? Then we'd all be better off. Me, Maxine and Charlie.
I tried to ring you.
Quite a mess, isn't it? Don't suppose there's any point in asking about the stock.
Everything was inside, I'm afraid.
It looks like we're both on a loser then.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'll pay your deposit back.
Sooner rather than later, if you don't mind. Got me cash flow to think about.
Yeah, well, you're lucky you've still got one.
Look, I didn't burn your shop down.
I'm sorry. Look, come back to the house and I'll give you the cheque back.
Oh, I know you've got a lot to put up with, sweetheart, and you must be beside yourself, but you really have got to let him sort all this out for himself.
Baby comes home in a couple of days. What do I do then?
It gave me a right fright last night.
Les, I weren't even there.
I know. But it doesn't stop me imagining things. You know, if you were. Frightens me sometimes, does my imagination.
Aye. It's frightened me a time or two in past and all.
I got you some.
Les, I don't...
Please, just take it. Please. I'll sleep easier. And before you ask, I didn't get it off Charlie West.
Thanks, Les.
Tell you what, though, there were some fit bodies on that fire engine last night.
Can't say any of them did out for me.
Oh, do you know, I've always been partial to a man in uniform. But there's something special about a fireman.
Oof, too right.
I thought about being a fireman once.
What, like Fireman Sam? No, seriously, why didn't you?
Well, that's easy, innit? Couldn't stand the heat, could you, mate?
It's a very dangerous job.
No, I couldn't get my wellies off quick enough.
Come again.
Well, it's for me act, you know. I was thinking about being a stripping fireman, but I couldn't get my wellies off. Well, not with any style, anyway.
Have you seen how Susanna today, Kevin? How's she bearing up?
I think she's in shock, you know, wondering what the heck's happened.
Yeah, well, our Jason reckons it was dodgy wiring.
Well, I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, Curly and me were wondering if... What's going on? Come on, Emma. You're a copper. You can tell when someone's doing a runner, can't you?
You were going to say goodbye.
I had a wrong or something.
It's a good job I came round then, isn't it? But why like this? Why so sudden?
Because it's the best way.
Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry things haven't worked out for you and Matt.
Oh, I still thought there might be a chance.
Oh?
I said we could try again, but we'd have to leave this place behind.
Well, I don't understand. If you're going to sort things out, why can't you do it here?
Oh, we just have to get out of here, that's all.
Well, what's Matt said?
Nothing. I don't know, maybe he thinks we've already had our chance. Perhaps he's right.
Oh, Charlie, I'll really miss you. Keep in touch, won't you?
Of course.
Right, well, now we're all home safe and sound. How about a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, not for me, thanks. Look, it's dead good of you to bring me back from the hospital, but, well, I reckon I've got a few things to sort out. I mean, my flat's going to be in a right state for a start.
Oh, no, Dad, stay.
Oh, you're all right. I'll see you later. But I dare say I've got to fix up someplace else to stay for the next few days.
Well, you can stay here, can't you, Mum?
Well,
You can sleep in my room.
No, honestly, I'll get a bed down the nurse's home.
Oh, please, Dad, I don't want to sleep alone. I'll have nightmares, I know I will.
Hey, look. There's nothing to be scared of, all right? We're okay. You're all going to be okay. And anyway, England squad needs you.
Please, Mum.
We can make space for a couple of days, can't we, girl?
No, Richard, honestly, I couldn't. I mean, I've got enough to thank you for. I mean, you did save mine and David's life.
All the same, if it's okay with Richard, then it's okay with me.
Yeah?
Charlie!
Oh, hello.
What time are you at Mary's?
I said I'd see her about 5.
Time to drop me off at the hotel, then. Help me pack.
I thought you'd given up on us.
Not on us. I thought you'd be better off without me. But I decided I'm not giving up on me either. We're gonna crack this, Charlie. I promise.
We'll have a damn good try.
Maybe we should tell them we're leaving.
No. From now on, there's no looking back.
Whatever you say.
It was very kind of you to let Martin stay.
Well, it's only natural that David should feel overprotective of his dad after what happened. Seemed like the best thing to do.
Not going to be easy, you do realise that.
I know.
Brave as well as kind. And thank you for what you did last night.
David's your son. What else could I do? And it wasn't bravery. I didn't think I'd ever stop shaking.
Whatever it was, it's another reason I love you.
Oh, now, how's this play of yours coming along, Roy?
It isn't a play. It is an historical reenactment.
Oh, pardon me. From what I've heard, it's a lot of people dressing up and playing around with toy swords. Honestly, Roy, I thought you'd have grown out of that sort of thing years ago.
Excuse me, but I'm sure there won't be any toy swords. Roy has given me to understand he's going to ensure the highest possible level of authenticity, aren't you?
And as for any suggestion of playing, I must protest most strongly. This will be a serious examination of an important chapter in our history.
Well, still sounds like a lot of overgrown schoolboys playing I'm the king of the castle to me. Anyway, I'm going to see Martin and David. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hiya. Hiya, can I get some change, please? Oh, can I have a pint of white wine spritz, please, Eve?
In a minute, love.
Hiya. Saw Charlie and Matt together earlier.
Did you? Oh, good.
They were driving off in Charlie's car. They back together again.
Yeah, and leaving Weatherfield by the sounds of it. See ya.
See ya.
You would think that someone steeped in the traditions of the town hall would have some feeling for the importance of history.
Oh, what does Audrey know? Back then, she'd probably been on the other side. In fact, I dare say in a former life, Audrey Roberts was Nell Gwyn herself.
That was Charles II, not Charles I. You see, detail is so important.
Yeah, but don't you think you're paying a bit too much attention to detail? I mean, real swords. What if somebody gets hurt?
Well, you see, luckily, both Haley and Roy are first aiders, and I do have a theoretic knowledge of the human anatomy.
Don't worry. Everything will be choreographed meticulously.
Oh, it does sound very exciting. I wonder, Roy, may I offer you my sword, so to speak, as your lieutenant in this noble venture?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, I'd consider it an honour.
Well, in that case, I would be grateful for any assistance.
Excellent. I think this calls for a flagon of ale.
I think an orange juice would suffice.
I've just been talking to Emma.
Really?
She says the Ramsdens are leaving the street for good. Saw them earlier, hadn't even realised.
Matt'll still be around though, won't he? He'll be at the medical centre.
No, not according to Emma. They've really gone for good. We've got rid of them, Ash. That means it'll just make it easier for us to get back to the way we used to be.
You are joking, aren't you? I couldn't care less if Matt and Charlie moved to the Flaming Moon. As far as you and me are concerned, we're never going to be how we was. How can we be?
Dropped off 10 minutes ago, poor little mate.
Yeah, probably still in shock. Needs as much sleep as he can get.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, I got a few bits and pieces. Mind you, I think they're going to need washing. Either that, I'm going to walk around smelling like a bonfire.
Come on, give them here. I'll put them in the wash.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Hey, champ. How you doing?
It's really weird. Can't remember all about last night. Just sit watching telly. Next thing I know, we're out on the street with everyone round me.
Yeah, I know. We just fell asleep. Smoke did the rest.
And me and Simon kicked this can our way back from home yesterday. Could have been last time I ever did that. 'Cause I could have been dead by now.
Yeah, you're right. Of course, I see this all the time at work. People who didn't have a clue what was coming. Whether it was a bus or a fire or something nasty inside them they didn't know anything about.
I'd want to make sure I'd said bye to everyone. And met Beckham.
Very good. See, David, we've all got to die sometime. So long as it's not through you doing something stupid, because it's not how we go that's important, but it's what we do while we're here, okay?
Do you mean working hard at school and that?
All I mean is, you make the most of life for as long as it lasts, okay?
I thought you might like a drink and not fancy going out.
Oh, thanks. I'll get a couple of glasses and a corkscrew.
So, where are the girls?
Kevin's got them. Give me a chance to get things sorted.
And if the place going up in flames isn't enough, you've got all the hassle that comes after, I suppose. Insurance and all that.
Yeah, well, I've rung them. I had to talk to the fire investigator.
Well, do they know what happened yet?
Well, if they do, they're not telling me. Do you know, it's ridiculous. I felt so guilty when they were here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember when we had lectures in school assembly about smoking behind the bike sheds. I used to go as red as a beetroot. I'd given up by the time I was 13.
I suppose I should be glad to be rid of the place. It was a failure anyway.
Oh, look, you've just had a bit of bad luck.
After Danny left, I was determined I was going to make that shop work. I was going to make something of myself. A little hardware shop isn't much, I know, but it was something. It was something I could make a go of. Just came apart in my hands, didn't it? Just like everything else.
Look, you've had a shock. You'll pick yourself up.
What, just to get knocked back down again? Don't know why I bother. Everything I touch turns rotten. My marriage. Every relationship I've ever had.
Look, Sals, you're tired. You just need to get some sleep.
Eileen, I'm in debt. And I'm lonely. And all I can see, stretched ahead of me, is one more miserable disappointment after another. My life's in ruins.
Come here.
Some hill as you've never seen it before.
Urgent assistance required. We're under attack.
Send him back up and send it now.
The Bill is next.